Why, hello, friends. Thanks for joining me on this abnormal tiny concert. I wish to say I had some sort of moment of creative genius, but honesty dictates that I just procrastinated, and I realized it was Saturday, and I needed to do my tiny concert. So here I am. We'll see if I can learn something new about these camera angles and the lighting, and I'm going to try playing with these headphones to see if I get like a monitor so I can hear myself better. I don't know. Could all be scratched. Who knows? Either way, get comfortable. Maybe grab a drink or a snack. Let's hang out. I'll play a little bit of music. We'll talk about life. Should be a good time. Thanks for joining me. We are masters of our destiny, who get distracted easily, imagining all that could be. If we could only pick a place to be. You could do anything that you wanna do, but you don't wanna do anything. You could do anything that you wanna do, but you don't wanna do anything. Time is more than a commodity, should be invested carefully, not only traded for money. For what you sow, you know you're gonna reap. And you could do anything that you wanna do, but you don't wanna do anything. You could do anything that you wanna do, but you don't wanna do anything. Too much analysis can lead to paralysis. If you pursue perfection, then you might lose your direction. Too much analysis can lead to paralysis. If you pursue perfection, then you might lose your direction. Too much analysis can lead to paralysis. If you pursue perfection, then you might lose your direction. And you could do anything that you wanna do, but you don't wanna do anything. You don't wanna do anything. You could do anything that you wanna do, but you don't wanna do it. You're not gonna do it. You don't wanna do it. You're not gonna do anything. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, then our dreams are worth 1,000,000. And if our thoughts could paint the universe, would we make it something brilliant? And if our food could be our medicine, it'd become so easily taken. And if our prophets lost their reticence, would the cycle end up breaking? We've been told just what to believe is what we hold and what we can see. But we have learned there's more to the truth, the proof of absence and the absence of proof. We've been told just what to believe is what we hold and what we can see. But we have learned there's truth, the proof of absence and the absence of proof. If our bodies had intelligence, then they would tell us what they're missing. And if we gave our pain some relevance, would we finally stop to listen? If our feelings taught us right and wrong, we'd call it something like a conscience. And if we all could learn to get along, would we fall for all this nonsense? We've been told just what to believe is what we hold and what we can see. But we have learned there's more to the truth, the proof of absence and the absence of proof. We've been told just what to believe is what we hold and what we can see. But we have learned there's more to the truth, the proof of absence and the absence of proof. If the moon can move the ocean tides, there's probably more beneath the surface. And if the stars were known as ancient guides, let them serve a simple purpose. If we had more space than molecules, we might think that we don't matter. If you fill your home with love or jewels, choose the former, not the latter. We've been told just what to believe is what we hold and what we can see. But we have learned there's more to the truth, the proof of absence and the absence of proof. We've been told just what to believe is what we hold and what we can see. But we have learned there's more to the truth, the proof of absence and the absence of proof. Look at all those fancy clothes. These could keep us warm just like those. And what about your soul? Is it cold? Straight from the mold and ready to be sold. In cars and phones and diamond rings. Bling bling, these are only removable things. And what about your mind? Does it shine? Are there things that concern you more than your time? Gone, going, gone, everything gone, give a damn. Gone be the birds when they don't wanna sing. Gone people, all awkward with their things gone. Look at you out to make a deal. Try to be appealing, but you lose your appeal. And what about those shoes you're in today? They'll do no good on the bridges you burnt along the way. Oh, you're willing to sell anything. Gone with your herd, leave your footprints or shame them with our words. Gone people, all careless and consumed. Gone, gone, going, gone, everything gone, give a damn. Gonna be the birds when they don't wanna sing. Gone people, all awkward with their things gone. Monday always comes too soon. See the sunlight breaking in my room, trying to rob me of my dreams. Make some breakfast, then I eat. Might get dressed from my chest to my feet. Let the sun wear my face with its beams. It's not bad, it's not too great. I can count my blessings, I curse my wretched fate. I can play the victim, or forge my destiny. No matter what I choose, choice is up to me. Chores on checklist never end. Scratch one off and write another one in. I'm just itching to be done. Fold my laundry, make my bed. Give a little time so I stay fed. Save the rest for my fun. It's not bad, it's not too great. I can count my blessings, curse my wretched fate. Play the victim, forge my destiny. No matter what I choose, choice is up to me. Monday always comes too soon. See the sunlight breaking in my room. Squish squash. So last night I was out a little bit late doing the socializing that is required as a musician, at least in my opinion. You should be out supporting other musicians, meeting new people, things like that. And it was an interesting night for two different reasons. One of them, and this is, I think, a joke any musician will get, showing up to your friend's show as a musician inevitably means they're going to ask you if you want to play a song at their show. You know, it's pretty hard if you say no. You're not prepared. Definitely not like in the way or like getting yourself ready for performing. You just kind of walk up and be like, okay, I'll do it, right? But the other one was I had to break the habit of being uncomfortable, like going to an event like that on my own. Normally I'll invite a friend, so I have someone to talk to and interact with. What I recognized was sometimes that keeps me from engaging the audience or the people around. And even though I wasn't performing, I knew it was really important just to connect. So I showed up to my friend's show and I find a seat next to a stranger. And we probably hang out for like an hour and talk. You know, he's drinking beer and you're talking, he's an older gentleman, and we're talking about philosophy and, you know, how his wife got into Buddhism and, you know, he got into Hinduism and some of the things he studied and the things that he liked, and just a really beautiful, genuine moment, and one that I don't think I would have been able to have. Not that it was impossible, but my own limitations. Had I brought a person to interact with, that becomes your focal point instead of being like, oh, I guess I got to make a friend. So I don't know. It was just a very interesting observation, and it was one that I was really glad I did. There's this gentleman, I never got his full name, but his name was Steve, and he was very friendly. He had a very southern accent, and he said he's from Washington. So of course I had to ask some questions. I was like, "Excuse me, sir, I know where Washington is, and that accent is not local." So we went through the stories and talked about life and everything else. But it was a really good time. Yeah. Either way, I'm rambling. I'm gonna play a little bit of music. I looked in the closet, checked under the bed. The monsters that haunt me are living inside my head. I buried my feelings along with the dead, but they never leave me. They just eat me alive instead. I've been running since I was young. Not too sure what I'm running from. Time for change has finally come. I can feel it inside of me, a growing sense of possibility. The world is changing and so much sweet. I made up excuses to mask all my fears as I try to hide them. They just constantly appear, and I ran from my demons and gave them control, but they have no power compared to what's inside my soul. I've been running since I was young. Not too sure what I'm running from. Time for change has finally come, and I can feel it inside of me, a growing sense of possibility. The world is changing and so much sweet. I looked in the closet, checked under the bed. See me right out to the sunset on your colored TV screen, out for all that I can get, if you know what I mean. Women to the left of me, women to the right, ain't got no gun, ain't got no knife, don't wanna go and start no fight. TNT, I'm dynamite, I'm TNT, I'm gonna win that fight. I'm TNT, I'm a power load, I'm TNT, watch me explode. I'm mean, I'm mighty unclean. I'm a wanted man, public enemy number one. Understand? So lock up your daughter, lock up your wife, lock up your back door, run for your life. The man's back in town, so don't you mess me around. I'm TNT, I'm dynamite, I'm TNT, I'm gonna win that fight. I'm TNT, I'm a power load, I'm TNT, watch me explode. Oi. Yeah, still gotta figure out how to get those oys in there, you know? So apparently it's a thing. People miss that song. Like, give me the oys. All right, whatever. All right, so this is a new song I've been working on over the week. It feels about done. I don't know. This is the fun time of just practicing it, see what I like. I'll hear it back and maybe change it. Who knows? But let's give it a go. In the wishing well, just one of many asking heaven for help to change your fortune with the flip of a coin. Nobody warns you that you're missing the point. Be careful what you wish for, you might just get it and even more. Be careful what you wish for, sometimes your wants are a double-edged sword. Be careful what you wish for, some punishments come dressed as rewards. Another star that shoots across the night sky to build tomorrow on the dreams of tonight. We play with things of a celestial birth, we'll merely hints to all the forces at work. Be careful what you wish for, you might just get it and even more. Be careful what you wish for, sometimes your wants are a double-edged sword. Be careful what you wish for, some punishments come dressed as rewards. You roll the dice, you live your life just like you're playing a game. You bought the trinket, tried to take it into physical space. You drank the potion, got the notion the world's gonna change. You got your feelings double dealing, now you just can't escape. Be careful what you wish for, you might just get it and even more. Be careful what you wish for, you ask for rain and then it pours. Be careful what you wish for, sometimes your wants are a double-edged sword. Be careful what you wish for, some punishments come dressed as rewards. well, as with most things in life, it's a work in progress, but it's going well, at least for me. And I think that's a tiny concert, so I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out. Give me some feedback. If you like this more, or you like the nighttime more with all the lights and things, I'll see what I can do. And figure out how I can keep improving this process. But thanks for tuning in, and I love you.